Good evening, everybody. Hopefully everybody can hear me here. Give a chance for everybody to come into the chat. All right, guys. Unfortunately, I was not able to chase today. Just timing, personal schedule did not work out for that to be a reality in my case. But with the severe weather that is firing, I have decided to go live and give you guys some coverage here of the severe weather that is occurring in the area. We've already had several tornado warnings actually pop up here in Kansas, even up in Nebraska. We actually have a confirmed tornado, it appears, up here just over by Shenandoah, Iowa, just up from Hamburg, Iowa, actually, which is an area that I typically chase. Have a tornado report from emergency management there. Looks like occurred just about 5:38 p.m. Observed tornado. Still got a tornado warning there. We're going to take a quick look at our velocity scan just to take a look at that tornado. Okay, there by Shenandoah, Iowa. Do see a little bit of rotation still here in this scan. This is the rotation right here coming across. You can see the spin. It's not as pronounced, but if you follow this right along there with the hand, you can see the rotation. So, observed tornado up there by Shenandoah, Iowa. If you're in that area, make sure you're taking cover. Essex, Iowa, you're taking cover. Villisca, Iowa, on to Corning. Clarinda, Iowa, you guys are all in that area. Make sure you're taking cover. We're going to get back down here to our high-res reflectivity. As you can see, several storms are firing. They are already congealing into a line that extends all the way from Iowa down into southeast Nebraska into north central Kansas there, and these are moving off to the east northeast. We did have some tornado warnings down by Manhattan, Kansas. Excuse me, a little bit ago. Randolph, Taylor, where are you talking? Back up there in Iowa, or let's see. Looks like that tornado up there in Iowa, that would attract right at Riverton, right across Riverton, over from Hamburg. That's where my first tornado was last year, was up by Hamburg. All right, guys. Quick rundown of where we're at right now. Currently have the one tornado warning up there in Iowa. This is for Fremont, Page. This was an observed tornado. Currently have 15 severe thunderstorm warnings. This extends all the way from western Iowa down into southeastern Nebraska, down into Kansas, kind of central Kansas right now. A good portion of the area is under a tornado watch. This tornado watch is until, I believe, 9 p.m. this evening. There's also flash flood concerns with the heavy rainfall that's going to be occurring throughout this event, especially when this congeals into the complete linear mode, which, as you can see, from Iowa down into southeast Nebraska, down into Kansas, we're starting to get that linear mode. This is where it's going to become primarily a severe wind, damaging wind threat, large hail threat. Tornadoes will be possible in that linear mode, typically what we refer to as quasi-linear convective system, brief spin-ups that occur within that linear mode. As I said, this is expected to move off to the east-northeast as the evening progresses on. So even though, like Donovan County, Atchison County, Leavenworth County, down around the Casey Metro, over into like Buchanan County, Platte County, those areas of Missouri, even though you're not under a tornado watch not right now, it's not to say that that won't eventually happen as these storms get closer. Now, to the back side of this, we have our cold front extending right along here that's coming in behind this. Not too far off. You're probably going to see some of those areas start to drop out of the tornado watch area, like Concordia, Kansas. Their dew points are already down to 36 degrees. So as this system moves along, you have that cold front crashing in behind. We're going to take a look at this storm over here by Manhattan, Kansas. Moving off to the east-northeast. Let's see, let me refresh radar here. There we go. So tracking just to the south of Manhattan. It's moving off to the east-northeast. Let me correct that. Alma, Kansas, Wamego, Kansas, St. Mary's. I would even prepare down towards Topeka. I'd make sure I'm ready there, guys. I would go to the Topeka radar site, a little closer to that storm. This does have severe thunderstorm warning on it for the next 7 minutes. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, half dollar size hail, inch and a quarter hail with this. All right. So moving down here into Kansas, down towards Marion, Cottonwood Falls, Strong City. New severe thunderstorm warning. It's in effect for the next 36 minutes with a tornado possible tag on it. This is going to include the areas of Marion, Florence, Lincolnville, Lost Springs, Elmdale, and Cedar Point. This is in effect till 6:30 p.m. Central. 2-inch hail, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Does have tornado possible tag on that severe thunderstorm. Okay, we got a new tornado warning that has just come out. This is going to be in Kansas. Let's see, let me move out here. All right, so back up to the storm we were just looking at towards Alma. Newberry. Get into your safe place. Do have a tornado warning over that includes your area. Ping pong ball size hail. Sorry, guys. There we go. This is going to include areas of Alma, Kansas, McFarland, Paxico. Radar indicated rotation with this storm. It is tornado warned. Newberry, Alma, McFarland. You guys are all in the path of this. No, Cat, I was not able to make it out to Chase today. Hume, Missouri. Let me take a look here real quick. Sorry, guys. It's kind of the first time I've kind of went like this from home. Usually I'm out chasing these events. So Hume, Missouri, you're just going to be out here just over from Pleasanton, it looks like. Let me see if I can get... Yep. As of right now, you do have storms that are firing down in Oklahoma that will be tracking off to the east northeast. Right now, you guys aren't in the path of anything. You do have a severe thunderstorm watch over your area for the next 6 hours. So just be aware of that. Stay weather aware. These storms are going to move off to the east northeast as that cold front pushes it onward. Okay. I'll be right back with you guys just a second. I got to step away. Household duties call. Got my little guy here with me. So I'll be right back as quick as I can, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right. So we've got tornado warning still down here. Active. Down in Riley County, northern Kansas. We're going to take a look at our velocity scan with this. Hold on, guys. Computer is not wanting to cooperate with me here. There we go. All right. So we're a little close to the radar site here. I'm going to try to drop out, find a different radar site, see if we can pick this up a little better. Let me go off of Wichita's, see if we can see. There's our area of rotation, guys. Right there. So right here's our area of rotation, getting a little couplet on it. Newberry, if you... anybody from Newberry area is watching, take cover now. Get your safe place. This is going to track towards Newberry, McFarland, Paxico. You guys need to get into your safe place right now. We do have a potential tornado on the ground. We're going to take a look at our correlation coefficient, see if we see any debris signature with this. It's kind of hard to see. A lot of clutter there. Okay, we've got a second tornado warning in that same area. We're going to switch back over to our reflectivity. This is going to be this segment here. A radar indicated rotation with that storm. I'll switch over to our velocity scan. Do have an area of rotation there on the northernmost tornado warning. Looks like another area of rotation building there. Again, getting close to the radar site there, so we have some drop out there, trying to go off the Wichita radar site. Farragut, Iowa. Let me take a look here real quick for you guys. Okay, so Farragut, you guys, let me jump up here to the Iowa. So yeah, Farragut, you guys probably are kind of out of the woods now. You would have had that area of rotation. There was an observed tornado by Riverton that was tracking off your guys' direction just a little bit ago. That has moved on now. They've actually shrunk down. That tornado warning is now shrunk down just to the east-northeast of Shenandoah, Iowa. So you guys should be okay for now. Let me flip over here to reflectivity, give you guys an idea. So yeah, you guys don't have anything really coming to the backside. A little bit of rain probably right now. That should be clearing out. But the observed tornado would have been to your southwest, tracking your way just a little bit ago. Okay. We're going to drop back down into Kansas to our 2 tornado warnings. Hey, no problem, Bastian. No problem at all. Yeah, Kat, I had some things I had to take care of here at home, and by the time I got that all wrapped up right after work, it was too late to even try to make a run for it, especially with how fast the cold front's coming in behind this for me to get to a area that would have been, you know, worthy of time and energy for chasing. It wouldn't have been worth the run. Okay, Topeka, Kansas, Dover, Silver Lake, Rossville. All you guys, you've got 2 separate tornado warnings coming towards the Topeka area. Highly recommend you guys start taking notice, get into your safe place, take shelter. You have 2 tornado warned storms tracking your direction. We're going to take another look at velocity here. Okay. Even with the proximity to the radar site, as you can see on that first tornado warn, right there you've got a good wrap-up of rotation there. Over that northern tornado warning, I mean, that right there, that's going to be the area of rotation. That's likely going to be our tornado. And take a look at correlation coefficient, see what we see there. See if we see a CC drop. Back out here. Yeah, I think with the radar site there, it's going to be a little hard to determine. I think, let's try to go back down to use Wichita's radar site. Although I think that's going to be a little farther out that way. Yeah. Let's see what Kansas City can give us from that area. All right. So for extreme eastern Kansas, That's going to be Doniphan County, Atchison County, Leavenworth County, down through the KC Metro, all the way down to the Oklahoma line and into western Missouri. You guys are now under a severe thunderstorm watch. This is going to be for the next 5 hours, 55 minutes. This is areas of central Iowa, northeast Kansas, northwest Missouri. Till midnight. Scattered damaging wind gusts to 70 miles per hour likely. Scattered large hail, isolated very large hail events up to 2 inches in diameter possible, and a tornado or two. So basically this is going to kind of refer to that linear mode that these storms will be congealing into. Commonly referred to as a quasi-linear convective system. We do have some cells popping over the Seneca area, Centralia, coming into Falls City up in southeast Nebraska, Humboldt. You guys are all getting those storms. Sabetha, Hiawatha, you guys will be seeing storms here in a moment. For the Falls City area, do have severe thunderstorm warning in effect for the next 52 minutes. 60 mile per hour wind gusts, quarter size hail. Okay, we got a new tornado warning here. Atchison County, Missouri, northwestern Missouri. All right. So Tarkio, Burlington Junction, Elmo, Claremont. You guys are in a tornado warning. Take shelter now. Get into your safe place. This is just going to be to the east of Rockport, Missouri. This is going to be part of that linear mode. We're going to take a look at velocity scan here, see if we can find our area of rotation. This is unknown warning. Interesting. There we go. Just got to click on the right spot. Radar indicated rotation, hail less than 3/4 of an inch. This is for areas of Tarkio, Burlington Junction, Claremont, and Elmo, Missouri, up in northwest Missouri. Do look like we got an area of rotation right here just to the south of Tarkio. Looks like, yeah, there we go. Switch my radar sights here, get a little better look at this. Looks like some broad rotation. It looks like an area of rotation crossing over the Missouri-Iowa line there. This is going to be to the south of Farragut, kind of down towards Westboro, Missouri. It's not got a warning or anything like that on that part of it. Okay, we're up to 5 tornado warnings here. Riley County, Shawnee County, Montgomery County, southwestern Iowa. So this is an extension of the previously warned tornadic storm moving through southwest Iowa right now. Do have an area of rotation by Essex, Iowa at this point. Stanton, Villisca, you guys are in tornado warning. Take shelter now, get into your safe place. Got our area of rotation right here. Potential area of rotation there. Okay, just south of Tarkio, Missouri. Got a little area of rotation there. Again, guys, when we're looking at these velocity scans, remember the red colors is moving away from the radar. The green colors is moving towards the radar. Okay. Current rundown, currently we've got 5 tornado warnings active right now. Northwest Missouri, southwestern Iowa, and central to eastern Kansas. 14 severe thunderstorm warnings. This brighter shade of green, not the green dot. Let me move in a little bit here. This green dot is a storm chaser beacon. Right here, where you've seen kind of that brighter green color, that's some intensification of the rotation. The rotation signature here has passed or fizzled out. We're going to drop back down here to our northwest Missouri storm. It looks like some broad rotation there. Radar indicated. We're going to drop back down here. Let me get back to our reflectivity. Okay. Topeka, Kansas still do have those tornado warning storms moving your direction. Silver Lake, Rossville, Grove, Minokan, Topeka, St. Mary's. You guys are all in the path of this. Auburn, Kansas, you as well. As you can see, guys, I mean, this is an extensive line of storms. I mean, this extends all the way down through Iowa, northwest Missouri, southeast Nebraska, all the way down into Kansas, down into Oklahoma. Eventually, these are all going to come together, these storms. One big linear mode here. Okay, one of those tornado warnings. Okay, we do have an observed tornado. This is going to be tracking towards Dover. Okay, we're going to bring up our velocity scan here. Again, that's on that radar site. I'm going to try to jump over to the Kansas City site, see if that'll extend out enough that where we'll get a view of that. Let's see what we got. Observed tornado. Confirmed tornado was located 5 miles northwest of Eskridge, moving east at 30 miles per hour. This was a radar confirmed tornado. Also came in as observed, but sorry guys, not trying to make you dizzy moving that around. I'm going to switch back to our reflectivity here. Okay. Take a look at our newest severe thunderstorm. Just came in. This is going to be for Adams County in southwestern Iowa. Tell you guys, these severe thunderstorms are popping off left and right. You can see our cold front crashing in behind this. Temperature in Beatrice, Nebraska is 78, but the dew points are down to 48, which means the moisture is starting to dry up for a lot of those areas off the cold front. Okay, we got a new tornado warning. This is actually going to be this one right here over Clarinda, Iowa. Radar indicated rotation, hell less than 3/4 of an inch. This is going to be in effect until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing tornado was located near College Springs, or 7 miles southwest of Clarinda, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Clarinda, Iowa. You guys are under a tornado warning. New Market, Shamball. Let's take a look at our velocity here. See if we can see any areas of rotation with this. Several little areas of rotation within these line of storms. As you can see, these are little areas of rotation throughout. In Smithville, Hubs and Dogs are in Falls City. Yeah, currently Falls City is under a severe thunderstorm warning. They are getting, let's see here. Looks like they're getting a little bit of hail. Probably some wind with that. Quarter size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Falls City, Rulo, Verdon, Schubert, Dawson, Salem, Preston, and Barada. This should be moved out of there by 7 p.m., I would say, if not before, with how these storms are moving. Check our tornado warnings here again. I'm going to go back to this one at Shawnee, Osage. Yeah, no problem, Leah. Yeah, I think once those storms pass through there, Leah, easily after 7 o'clock, you guys won't see any more weather up that way. That cold front's going to be coming in, so nothing's going to be able to really fire off of that. You'll just see a little bit of temperature drop, but as far as the moisture, the moisture that fuels these storms, that's going to dry out fairly quickly behind that. Okay, we got another tornado warning. This is going to be for Lyon, Morris, and Wabunsee counties in Kansas. Okay, this is going to be just to the northwest of... Hey, Leah, thanks for sending the stars. I appreciate it. Just to the northwest of Emporia, Kansas. Good area of rotation here, starting to tighten up right here. If you watch this area here, you can see the spin. Got those reds and greens. Dunlap, you need to get into your safe place right now. Dunlap, Kansas, you need to get into your safe place. Got a strong area of rotation, trying to tighten up here. Right here, guys. Yeah, I know a good portion of chasers are down further south in Kansas, kind of that higher risk area. Here on the screen, guys, these green beacons are storm chasers. These logoed ones are storm chasers that are actually featured on the Radar Omega app, which is the radar that I use. Unfortunately, I don't have the broadcasting permission to be able to bring up his feed to show you what he's seeing. That is, I don't have exclusive rights to that. Otherwise, I'd show you guys what he is seeing out there. But just kind of watching this area of rotation here, it's really starting to tighten up. Okay. Back up. Bring that back in. We're going to... Strong area of rotation. Trying to build there towards Dunlap, Kansas. Got another tornado warning. This is going to be for Morris County, East Central Kansas. Oh, that is our one that we're on. Sorry, guys. There's one just below that populated. Let me back out here. Okay, it's going to be just below Cottonwood Falls here. Radar indicated rotation with this one as well. A lot of storms firing here, guys. Currently 7 tornado warnings active. 18 severe thunderstorm warnings. Thinks there is a wall cloud north of Falls City. That wouldn't surprise me if there is a wall cloud. There is several little areas of rotation contained within these severe thunderstorms. Let me see. When storms go into this linear mode, there are the opportunities for brief little spin-ups. Typically, those will be on the weaker side when you think of terms of tornadoes. Topeka, Kansas, you guys really want to be prepared. You've got a couple tornadic storms. Oh, that's really starting to tighten up there. Yeah. That area is starting to tighten up by Dunlap, Kansas. Okay, tornado warning in Missouri, northwest Missouri for Nottoway, Atchison County should be expiring here in a minute. New tornado warning. And this here is really building tight here, guys. It's moving into Dunlap, Kansas. Let's see. Looks like a small town there. Small rural town there. This area of rotation is just to the south of Council Grove. Guys, you can really see the spin. Again, as a reminder, red indicates winds that are moving away from the radar. Green indicate moving towards the radar. When you start to see those colors wrap around each other, it's what we commonly refer to as a couplet. It is an indication of rotation, strong rotation. The brighter green it gets, the brighter red it gets. When they're wrapping around one another, can indicate a tornado on the ground. I am going to take a quick look at the correlation coefficient, looking for a potential CC drop with that. Yeah. This right here might be our tornado. Right there. Coming into that little bit of Dunlap there. Take a look. Okay. Going to jump up here to... They've extended out that tornado warning to Topeka, Kansas, Tecumseh, Minokan, Silver Lake. You guys are all in a tornado warning. Get to your safe place now. Get to your basements. You do have a tornadic storm coming your way. Radar indicated rotation, ping pong ball size hail. 6:30 Central. Capable producing tornado was located near Keene, moving east at 40 miles per hour. So this is moving towards Topeka. Excuse me. So looks like they have extended a tornado warning there in Iowa. Villisca, you're still under the tornado warning. They've extended it out with a new tornado warning for areas of New Market. Let me bring this up. So let's see who's... So, new tornado warning for south central Adams County, southwestern Iowa, northern Taylor County, and southwestern Iowa. 6:32, severe thunderstorm capable of producing tornado was located over Clarinda, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazards include tornado and quarter-size hail, guys. Again, lots of areas of rotation with this linear mode of storms. Tasha, no. Falls City and Highland are going to be fairly clear. Let me get back over to you guys. Bring up my reflectivity. So right now, Falls City, you're probably getting some hail, some heavy rain, some wind. Highland is going to see some storms here probably within the next hour to hour and a half. But as of right now, just severe thunderstorm warning. Nothing to be too concerned about at the moment, Tasha. Okay, we've got a new tornado warning. Okay. Okay, down in Oklahoma, I'm going to keep my focus right now for Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska. Okay, they have extended our tornado warning. There we go. Kind of long, guys. My computer is being touchy here. There we go. Alright, we're not moving for me. So Topeka, you still got that radar indicated. Do have the observed tornado. This is going to be all right. So sometimes this is not working for me. There we go. All right. Public confirmed tornado 1 mile west northwest of Dunlap at 6:28. So that area of rotation that we're seeing was confirmed. Damaging tornado on the ground. This is going to be near Bushong at 6:35, Allen at 6:40, Admire at 6:45. So if you're in Bushong, Allen, Admire, get into your safe places now. Do you have a tornado that has been on the ground? I'm going to switch to our velocity scan here. See if we can't see that area of rotation. Of course, that radar site, we're too close to it to get a good view. There it is. Okay. All right, guys. So northwest, northwest. That right there is our tornado, guys. This area of green right here in the red, this is our area, this is our tornado. I'm going to take a look here, see if we have a CC drop with that. Kind of hard to tell. A tornado would be right about here. So it looks like it did miss Dunlap potentially, which is a good thing. Looks like it's going to be just north of Dunlap there, track north. Kind of in between Dunlap and Council Grove. Yep. So right here's our tornado, ladies and gentlemen. You're probably going to see a lot of low-level clouds, Leah. They're going to see some low-level clouds, scuddy, kind of what we call scary clouds with these storms, especially with these lines. When it's in a linear mode, it's not uncommon to see those low-hanging shelf clouds with this linear mode. I can pop up there real quick. I can let you know if I see any rotation or anything with your guys's area up there, Falls City. Give me one moment. I'm going to switch radar sites here and go off of maybe. Oh, why is my screen not cooperating here? There we go. Okay. So, Falls City. Again, you're going to see little areas of rotation. That doesn't necessarily mean that a tornado is on the ground. This is a very weak rotation, little spins here in the air, in the atmosphere, up in the sky there. So a little brief spin around Falls City. Not tornado warned or anything like that. Let me jump back to my tornado warnings here. Real quick, we'll do a rundown. Page, Iowa. Tornado warning expires in 21 minutes. Radar indicated rotation. Page in Montgomery, Iowa. Expires 36 minutes. Radar indicated rotation. Did have that observed tornado. That was going to be the one by Dunlap. Expires 36 minutes. That includes Lyon, Morris, and Wabunsee counties in Kansas. Chase and Marion County, Kansas. Tornado warning expires 36 minutes. Radar indicated rotation. Shawnee, Jefferson, Wabunsee. Radar indicated rotation expires 36. Taylor and Adams, Iowa. Expires in 36 minutes. And then we have the one, of course, down in Oklahoma. One of our tornado warnings has fallen off or been allowed to expire. Rhonda, you're probably going to see probably some severe thunderstorms coming your way here within the next hour. They're currently tracking from the northeast to the southwest, currently over Falls City, but as it's down into Kansas, excuse me. Let me get back to reflectivity here. As it's down in Kansas, it's still a little to the west of Hiawatha, but it is tracking to the east-northeast. You'll probably start to see some rain. Not uncommon that you'll probably see some hail, maybe some strong winds. But at this time, no severe thunderstorm warnings or anything like that that include Highland at this time. Highland does fall under a severe thunderstorm watch that's in effect till midnight. check my area of rotation here by Dunlap again, where we did have that observed tornado. I'm going to go off the Kansas City radar, showed it a lot better. There it is. Yeah. So that area of rotation, which is our tornado, still looks to be on the ground a little bit there, possibly. You're welcome, Rhonda. Topeka, you are still under that tornado warning. Again, this includes Topeka, Tecumseh, Menoken, Silver Lake. You guys are right, kind of smack dab in the center of that tornado warning polygon. I'm going to switch to the Kansas City radar site. See if I can't get a better look at areas of rotation coming into Topeka there. That's a little. Sometimes when we're close to these radar sites, it doesn't give us a very good picture. And currently still at our 6 tornado warnings. Looks like 12. Was that 12 severe thunderstorm warnings at this time? As you guys can see, they just keep coming in. I'm going to switch back to our reflectivity. So, northwest Missouri, that line of storms coming out of southwestern Iowa down through northwest Missouri, southeast Nebraska, starting to kind of come more into northeast Kansas. So for central Iowa and far northern Missouri, all severe hazards are expected to spread eastward over the next 2 to 4 hours, still with that strong damaging wind, hail, and tornado threat. We don't have too much longer to go. New tornado warning here. Okay, that's Oklahoma, Kansas. Okay, so we have another observed tornado in Kansas. This is going to be just to the east of Newton, Kansas. We're going to see come up on our velocity scan here. Look for our area of rotation. Leave this right here. It's going to be just to the south of Peabody. This is going to be our area of rotation right here. This is going to be our tornado. This is going to be tracking towards Burns, Kansas. Matfield Green. Cassidy, you are also in this polygon, Elbing, Kansas. You as well. Area of rotation is actually right over you. This is an observed tornado. 645 tornado-producing storms were located along a line extending 7 miles northeast of Burns, 5 miles east of Newton, moving southeast at 15 miles per hour. Came in as observed, but emergency management confirmed tornado. That's going to be just north of Wichita, Kansas, guys. Just north of Wichita. Back to our observed tornado is up here by Dunlap. They've extended this out. This is going to be tracking to the east-northeast. Osage City, Burlingame. Looks like Allen, Admire, Miller. You guys all want to take cover. You are included in this tornado warning polygon. Give you guys a look at I-70 there in Topeka, Kansas, where that tornado warning is. Getting heavy rain right now. Let me see if we can give you a look here. So this is a camera in Topeka along I-70, looking towards the storm there. As you can see, they're getting heavy rain. Kind of flip through some of their cameras here in Topeka. This is going to be Wanamaker. I don't know how recent. Some of these might not be updated. That one's getting probably a lot of rain on it. Gage Boulevard there. There you can see some lightning there. Switch back here to our I'll try to get back on some traffic cameras there for you guys here in a moment. I'm going to stay with these warnings as they're coming in. We're down to 5 tornado warnings now. Still have one in South Central Adams County, southwestern Iowa, expires in 24 minutes. Do have the observed tornado in Oklahoma, that's Grant, expires in 24 minutes. Wabaunsee, Lyon County, Kansas, do have that observed tornado. It was expired in 24 minutes. Jefferson, Shawnee, Wabaunsee, Douglas County, Kansas. Your tornado warning is set to expire in 24 minutes. That's going to be the one that's over Topeka currently that we were just looking at. And then have the observed tornado down here just to the northeast of Wichita. Guys, They switch back to reflectivity. I'm going to give us a look back up here at northeast Kansas, kind of towards my HQ, my home base. Okay. Okay. So we'll switch back up here to the Kansas City radar. All right. Again, as you guys can see, we've got that linear mode of storms happening all the way from Iowa down into extreme northwest Missouri, extreme southeast Nebraska, and northeast Kansas here. And then, of course, you've got kind of another break in the line down through Topeka, Emporia, extending basically along that I-35 corridor there out of Topeka, down through Emporia, El Dorado, Kansas, down to Wichita there. And then you have storms down in Oklahoma as well, right at the Kansas-Oklahoma line. So just kind of keeping an eye on things here, guys. Five tornado warnings currently, 15 severe thunderstorms. As you can see, that cold front is having an effect. As we look over here at Marysville, Kansas, the dew points are down to 30s, so that's drying out that storm fuel. I think once this line gets through, we'll be in the clear here, guys. Sorry to keep taking drinks. My throat's getting very, very dry. What? They said that. What? All right. Sorry, I got my little sidekick in here with me. Hey, Subby, thanks for tuning in. I'm sure you're going to be possibly busy here maybe a little later. Whoop. I'll back that back out. But yeah, as you can see, guys, I mean, all the way from central Iowa, north central Iowa, down through southwestern Iowa, extreme northwest Missouri, extreme southeast Nebraska, down into northeast Kansas. Kind of got that line segment there. Little break in between the lines here just to the east of Marysville, Kansas. And we jump down here to Holton. And then this goes all the way down towards Wichita, kind of the I-35 corridor there. Still got our 5 tornado warnings. 3 of those had been observed. Topeka, your tornado warning is set to expire in the next, 19 minutes. Yeah, I agree. I think your guys' prime time is going to be more so this weekend, Subby. Especially Sunday, possibly Monday. Okay. All right, so they've extended out. Severe thunderstorm warning that now includes Hiawatha, Kansas. Okay, Hiawatha, Sabetha, Seneca, Centralia, Fairview, Morrill, and Bern. This is until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Hail damage is expected, as well as wind damage to roofs. Quarter-size hail, 6-mile-per-hour wind gusts. 652 severe thunderstorms located along a line extending from 4 miles east of Rulo to 5 miles east of Centralia, moving east at 60 miles per hour. 6-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail. So guys, these storms are moving fairly quickly. Like I said, I think once this line gets through, we're pretty well in the clear for the night. Up here in northeast Kansas, looks like they're kind of losing a little bit of their intensity. They try to fire and then they kind of fizzle out there, so we'll just kind of keep an eye on that. Like I said, extreme eastern Kansas, those counties that basically border the Missouri-Kansas line, and western Missouri up into northern Missouri, into Iowa, have that severe thunderstorm watch. It's in effect for the next 5 hours, so again, till midnight. I do eventually foresee that coming off the board, especially as we get into these evening hours and the this linear mode continues off to the east. That cold front coming in behind, I think, is going to start undercutting a lot of these storms. Still have our main 5 tornado warnings still on the board. 16 severe thunderstorms at this time. A lot of lightning through here. Fall City, you should be seeing a break here momentarily. Probably within the next 30 minutes, storms will be clearing out of your guys' area. Might have one more kind of cell go to the south of the city there. But after that, I think probably within the next 30 minutes, you guys will be in the clear in terms of severe storms there. All right, let's see. Okay, we're on that southernmost tornado warning. No longer coming in as observed. Handful of brief landspout tornadoes have been reported with this line of storms. So again, when you have kind of a linear mode, those brief little spin-ups is not uncommon. Put a time track on the cell in Topeka to Smithville. All right. Let me jump up there, Subby. It's roughly about roughly about 60 miles, 62 miles out from Smithville there, Subby. But it does look like it's tracking more to the northeast than just east like it was. All right, hold on a minute, guys. Okay, we're down to 4 tornado warnings now. One observed in Oklahoma, that's Kay and Grant. Lyon and Wabunzie, that one's still coming in as observed. It's set to expire in the next 12 minutes. This is the one that had the confirmed tornado there by Dunlap. It tracked just to the north of Dunlap there. Right here, guys. Let's switch to the whoop, not that. Switch to the Kansas City radar site. Kind of shows that rotation a little better with this tornado warning than the Topeka site does. Kind of getting broad there. Tornado warnings are starting to die down a little bit, guys, which is a good thing. It's not to say we won't have more. Let's switch back to reflectivity here so we can see what's going on with these cells. Okay. Tornado warning. This is going to be for Osage and Lyon counties in Kansas. This is just an extension of the one previously that did produce a tornado over by Dunlap. Again, radar indicated rotation. National Weather Service Topeka issued tornado warnings. Southwestern Osage County and northeastern Lyon County in east central Kansas. This is in effect till 7:45 Central Daylight Time. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing tornado was 4 miles south of Admire, moving east at 30 miles per hour, guys. Radar indicated rotation with that storm. It's just an extension of previous tornado warning. Storm. Keep in mind that storm did produce a tornado a little bit ago. Okay, Osage City, Barclay. Guys, get into your safe place. Reading as well. All right. right where my little hand is, guys. This area right here is your area of rotation. It's going to kind of line up with the ball right here on the reflectivity. You watch this, how this got that little spin to it right there. This is going to be your velocity scan. Again, remember, green is going towards the radar, red is going away from the radar. Okay, another tornado warning just come in. Okay, that's going to be Oklahoma. Oh boy. We're going to jump down and take a look at that one, guys, real quick. Coming in as observed, 2.75-inch hail, baseball-size hail, considerable tornado damage threat on that. A lot of chasers on this one. That's going to be right there in that ball, guaranteed. Ooh, let me back out of that. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, goodness. Look at all the chasers around that, guys. My goodness. You're going to see a little bit of glow here. This is going to be our couplet right there, guys. That is going to be our couplet on that tornado there. That is moving towards Bremen, Oklahoma. This is going to be just to the northwest of Blackwell, Oklahoma. Hopefully everybody out there chasing that is being safe. Because, I mean, you see all the beacons and the logos there, and just look at the glow on that tornado, guys. Wow. You match up that glow right there with this ball right here. Wow. All right, let's get back up to our area here. I just had to point that out. That was impressive. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have clearance to broadcast any of those chasers' feeds. I don't have any rights to that. So unfortunately, I cannot show anything with that. But I guarantee that would be impressive to see there. I'm going to move us back up here to kind of our general area: northeast Kansas, northwest Missouri, southeast Nebraska, southwest Iowa. Storms starting to make their way into Donovan County, Kansas. They're still kind of tracking to the northeast. See if I can't get a... Oh, yeah. Pretty good sized tornado there down there in Oklahoma. Just was able to get a glimpse of it there. Thankfully, that's not taking place up here, so... Hiawatha, you're probably getting some storms now. Excuse me. Highland, you'll be seeing an intensification of some thunder, lightning, rain, hail, possibly some winds. Definitely some winds. Here momentarily, I look for them to extend that severe thunderstorm warning that's going to encompass Highland, eventually Troy, on through Donovan County there. Excuse me. Honestly, guys, within probably, I would say the next hour and a half, most of this in northeast Kansas, northwest Missouri, um, southeast Nebraska is definitely going to come out of the clear. Actually, southeast Nebraska has been pulled out of that tornado watch area, just as well as southwest Iowa, portions of southwest Iowa. Do still have that one tornado warning up there. It is probably going to fall off here in the next couple minutes up there in Iowa. But I think southwest Iowa, you guys are going to be in the clear here momentarily. Southeast Nebraska, you guys are going to get cleared here. Northwest Missouri, you can expect to see that as well. And then our tornado watch here in northern Kansas, northeast Kansas, eastern Kansas, you're going to see that fall off as well. We're going to see 3 of our tornado warnings fall off here in the next couple minutes. Excuse me. Let's see if I can get a cam look for you guys. Here, hold on. Let me see. Ooh. All right. So we do have some cameras up there by Hiawatha. Let me see if we can get a view of anything. US 36 East, 36 West, US 36 East, looking to the west. Hang tight, guys. We'll take a look here. Okay. Down to 4 tornado warnings. Got one up there in Iowa. This is radar indicated rotation, possible tornado. Weather Service in Des Moines, tornado warning for northern Polk County, southwestern Story County, southeastern Boone County, northeastern Dallas County, and central Iowa. This is going to be until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Severe thunderstorms capable of producing tornado was located near Woodward, or 11 miles north of Grimes, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. That was at 7:14 p.m. Central. Okay, we got another tornado warning come in. This looks like Kansas. Looks like they did an extension on that one. Okay, they finally did a report for that tornado. There was tornadoes south of Admire, Kansas on Road L 280, 6 miles south of Allen, Kansas. That would have been the same storm that produced the tornado by Dunlap. As you can see, a lot of these storms here are kind of losing their degree of intensity. Kind of wrapping up around Hiawatha, though. So Hiawatha, you're probably going to be under the gun for just a little bit longer. Heavy rain, wind, hail. Currently, only observed tornado right now is that one in Oklahoma. We have tornado warning that encompasses Harvey, Chase, Butler, Marion in Kansas. Expires in 11 minutes. Northern Madison County, South Central Iowa, 26 minutes. Osage County, East Central Kansas, 26 minutes. Northern Polk County, Central Iowa, 41 minutes. And then K, Oklahoma, expires 41 minutes. That is our observed tornado with considerable damage tag on it. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to jump off here for the evening, guys. I think for the remainder of the evening, especially up here northwest Missouri, northeast Kansas, we're going to see some severe thunderstorms, capable of hail, strong winds, some heavy rainfall. Other than that, I think our tornado threat's going to come down. Again, as we congeal into this more linear mode, that doesn't rule out that there can't be some brief spin-ups, as we've seen this evening. Several little areas of rotation that have spawned tornado warnings. So far, northeast Kansas, we really haven't had that. It looks like all that's staying down to the south of us, where there have been some confirmed tornadoes. I think within the next hour to hour and a half, these storms will move through. Will definitely be clear by 9 p.m. I would say most of this is going to be out of northeast Kansas, northwest Missouri. Will be fairly clear of any storms. You'll see that tornado watch continue to fall off as the evening goes on. Let me take a look at this new tornado warning. Okay, so we do have the observed tornado. This is going to be down towards the Wichita area. This is that storm that's kind of moving off to the southeast. That's kind of blowing up more in that where there's more favorable environment for tornado genesis. This is down by Wichita, Kansas. This is not going to have an effect on our areas up here towards home. Like I said, we'll be in the clear here in probably the next hour to hour and a half. This line of cells is going to move out of our area. They're starting to move into Donovan County, Atchison County, Kansas right now, out of Brown County. And as that cold front continues to move on, it's going to undercut any further development. So I think we're going to be pretty well in the clear as the evening goes on, guys. So I'm going to wrap it here. Guys, stay weather aware, stay tuned in, have multiple ways to receive alerts, and we'll see you on the next one.